Yo, what's up YouTube? I'm CO and welcome to my channel, CO Pushing 50. If this is your first time tuning in, hit the subscribe button. I talk about the credit journey on a regular basis here on my channel. Now today we're going to talk about how to qualify for an auto loan. I repeat, how to qualify for an auto loan. Now there's a few factors that you must consider before trying to secure an auto loan. The first one is good credit. Now, lenders are going to want to know that you have been taking care of business and that you're credit worthy before they offer you the opportunity to get a really good or decent interest rate on a car loan. So what that means is you got to have good credit. Now, if you're not ready to qualify for an auto loan, especially if your credit is not in good standing, or you just don't have good credit, or you may have slow credit, you're maybe just in the process of building your credit, you may want to hold off. Now, the other option would be for you to maybe get a co-signer or something like that, somebody that that you can trust, a family member or a really, really good friend that trusts you, that may want to co-sign for you on an auto loan. But again, that's just an option in the event that you have slow to no credit or you're in the process of trying to rebuild your credit. So for the time being, if you don't have good credit at this moment in time, you may want to just hold off. I mean, CL is just going to recommend, look, if you end up getting an auto loan with poor to fair credit, you're going to end up paying a higher interest rate, and that's going to turn around and being a higher car payment. And that's just something that you can avoid doing if you actually have good credit or you're fortunate enough to get someone to co-sign for you on an auto loan. Now, the next thing is, the next factor you want to make sure you consider before going out and trying to qualify for an auto loan is definitely a good source of income. Income is obviously what's going to help you be able to pay an auto loan if you're fortunate enough to get a lender to approve an auto loan for you. So make sure that you're in, financial good shape. You have the financial means. You have a steady income, right? And so know that the income is going to play a huge part in you being able to not only secure an auto loan, but also be able to maintain and keep up with the payments on the auto loan. Now, number three, the third factor would be is making sure that your proof of identity and residence. Now, if you're getting potentially getting an auto loan through your own bank or your own credit union, you may not have to go through that. They may be just simple paperwork where they already know what your identity is, and so you don't have to worry about trying to prove your identity as well as your residence. The bank and the credit union already knows who you are, so you may be able to avoid that that particular factor. But just know that your identity, who you are, your ID, your government ID will probably be part of the process, as well as your proof of residency. No lender that's going to potentially help you secure an auto loan will not want to know where you live, okay? Because in the event that you cannot pay for the vehicle for some reason, you default on the loan, on the auto loan, they want to know where the vehicle is so that they can potentially repossess it. But again, this is stuff that we hope that do not happen, so that you can potentially avoid that at all costs. The ultimate goal is to qualify an auto loan and then be able to live up to the terms of that auto loan agreement, okay? Now, the next one would be is coming up with a down payment. Now, that's very important as well. You want to make sure that not only you're able to potentially get credit approval for an auto loan, but also to be able to make a payment on an auto loan, to be able to come up with a good down payment, So a good down payment also shows lenders that you're helping to reduce the overall cost of the vehicle. That's why down payments become very important in the process of securing an auto loan, okay? So if you can come up with the money for a down payment, again, it's gonna depend on the cost of the vehicle, so I don't wanna just throw any random numbers out there, but it's potentially can be a real good benefit, and it also, lenders actually do kind of give the thumbs up to those who are seeking auto loans and also have a good down payment to provide in the process. And if you don't have a good down payment, maybe a trade-in. You know, trade-ins are also a good method of being able to show the lender that, look, you actually have something that of value that you're putting down as well in order to potentially get to secure an auto loan. So, so that's another factor as well. Okay, down payments and trade-ins. Now, the last one that you want to also think about is the last factor is financing. Okay, this is where your credit comes in. Before you get out there and allow these dealerships or car lots to start pulling your credit, and what's going to happen is once they start making hard pulls on your credit, you want to make sure that you're where you want to be. You got the vehicle that you potentially want to have, because if you leave that dealership and they've run 3 or 4 hard pulls on your credit, that potentially can drive your credit score down, and that's something that you want to avoid. So it would be, probably in your best interest to already kind of have an idea of what kind of vehicle you're looking at, how much it's going to cost, right, and where this vehicle or a number of vehicles that you've already kind of looked at and got an idea. I always suggest, hey, look, you got the internet at your disposal. You can check on prices of cars and stuff before you even get out there and sit down with someone with the financing department at a dealership. So that way you're not just going from place to place, impacting your credit score, and then you walk away without a vehicle, but your credit score has been somewhat harmed in the process. So there's another thing to also consider is probably trying to get pre-qualifications and pre-approvals. Now, as I understand it, there are dealerships out there that will do pre-approvals where it doesn't require hard pulls on your credit. So if you can get a pre-approval for an auto loan in advance, that would be helpful, because again, that's soft pulls, and soft pulls do not impact your credit score. So, once again, these are just a few factors. I think about my own kids and stuff when it's, I want them to be prepared and ready when they decide to make their first purchase. And I think this particular topic was really good, because it can help not only those young people, but anyone that can, kind of falls into that category where right now they may not have any credit. Again, there may be slow credit, or they may be in the process of building up their credit, because that's what's going to be key in getting qualified for an auto loan, is that you're going to have some credit. And if you don't have the credit, you just want to maybe work on getting it to where you want it to be. Or, as I stated earlier, potentially maybe getting someone to co-sign for you on an auto loan as a family member or a friend to kind of help you get over the hurdles of being able to qualify for an auto loan. But again, let me state this. I am not a financial advisor, and my channel is for entertainment purposes only. And remember, we all deserve the best in this life. We all want to reach the top. And whatever that means to you, it may be being debt-free, achieving financial freedom, or hey, you might just want to be rich, right? So just know this is the credit journey, right? CL comes with information that is to help you, right? And so just know that, again, thanks for watching today, but I appreciate the support by hitting the subscribe button. But remember, the dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately. Peace.